What up? It's on the Sick One to Sobriety. My name is Robin. I'm an alcoholic and drug addict. Now, what I want to do is just dive back in where I left off a few months ago of talking about where I was working at. So, this is my new job. I started going back as a security guard and my relapse. So, I got this job as a security guard right down the street from the annex. So, fucking 7 minute walk. If you're me, 15. And it was nice. I started working 6 days a week. I was going hard, making big money, 12.50 an hour. But I was doing like 50 hours a week, so I was getting paid a decent amount, and it was more money than I had seen in a very, very long time. I was making fat ass checks, perro, and I just kept on grinding. I was saving up for my first car, and what was cool is that I had two people that would loan me their car on weekends, on Sundays, which was my only day off. It was the homegirl Lupita and the homie Manny that I've talked about already before. I don't know how it started, but they just told me like, yeah, if it was cool, you could use the car or whatever. And then I just started asking. One week I would ask Lupita. Next week I would ask Manny. I would just use it early in the morning just to go run my chores. Go grocery shopping real quick for the week. Fucking go wash my clothes, my uniform for the week, and it was just quick. Use it for like 2 hours, and then. But that's where trust started getting built up. Like somebody was actually trusting me with their fucking car. People were they were giving me trust, and it's fucking crazy when you start building that shit because it feels like I don't know. I was feeling like I didn't deserve it, but it was cool that they were giving it to me, And so I started going to work and building up my money, and then eventually I bought my fucking first ever car, which was a 1999 Chevy Suburban, no air conditioning, cost me $1,800. Fucking I was loving life, dog. I got the car. I was like, yes, finally, thank God. There's a God out there. I could get my own car. I don't have to fucking walk 15 minutes to work anymore. I could drive for 2 minutes. And it was legit. I fucking loved that car. It was cool. I started using it for taking me and other on exados. We used to go to fucking meetings, like wherever. I used to get out as much as I could. It was nice to have a car. And little by little, boom, started going to work every day, right? I'm starting to talk to like I used to work right next to the cash registers, so I would be on a friendly basis with the cashiers. And there was a dude, Axel, he was a homie, he was really cool, he was a young guy. And I don't remember the other guy's name, but for content purposes, I'll just call him Josue. And so I used to notice that Axel and Josue would take their lunch breaks. They would take 420 lunch breaks. And they would come back on fucking chilling like a motherfucker, right? And I would be like, damn, this was having a good ass time. And I'd see them, they'd just be posted up doing their thing. And I was kind of like hating, to be honest. I was a little hating. And I started just talking to them, hey, what's up? How's it going? Whatever. And then until eventually, one day, they asked me, they're like, hey, what's up, Big Rob? You want to hit it or whatever? And I was like, nah, I'm good, dog. Because I didn't want to smoke because I don't want to smell like weed. I don't want to be standing there smelling like weed. And I was just like, nah, I'm good, dog. And that was what opened up my obsession again, my cravings, my want to get high again. Plus I was thinking, I was like, weed was never my problem. My problem was crystal meth and the occasional drinking that I couldn't stop drinking. But besides that, I was like, well, weed's not my problem, right? I started making it okay in my head that I could get high. Time passes by. I'm still doing my thing right there, working. I'm loving the fucking job. Everybody was super cool. Supervisors were cool. On Saturdays, I would fucking stay overtime, and I'd actually take off my uniform and I would help the people on the floor like hang up clothes at a thrift store, and pues ahí venden de todo. So I would just be hanging up fucking ropa or putting shit where like go backs and stuff like that, and it was cool. And so I kept doing my thing, becoming cool with everybody, and then just one day, Josue comes by, and he's like, hey, what's up, Big Rob? And I was like, what's up, dog? He's like, hey, I got gummies, fool. He's like, you want one? And I was like, gummies. Let me see what time it is. My shift used to end at 6:30. And it was about 4:30-ish, around there. And I just had that fucking moment. I was like, fuck it. And I got the gummy and I fucking popped it, dog. And I was like, fuck. And I started feeling guilty. And I was just like, damn, dog. What the fuck did I do? I fucked myself over. Like, this whole fucking year of being sober and going to the meetings every day and telling people, okay, I'm never going to get high again, and fucking sponsoring people and telling them that, you should never get high. You should never get high again. That you should stay away from drugs, doggy. Fucking just say no, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, I popped that gummy and I was like, fuck. And it started kicking in like around like an hour later. It started kicking in, and I started getting feeling my eyes low, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I naturally, I couldn't go back to the fucking rehab. Every single person in the anexo is gonna know that I'm fucking stoned as fuck. It's obvious. There's no way for me to play it off. I was like, "Fuck, what do I do?" And then para acabar la chingada, there was a junta programada. That means there was a meeting that was programmed, and there was gonna be a full house. Everybody was gonna be there. And I was like, fuck, I can't go to the house. What do I do? So the smartest thing I could think of was go to the movie theater, go munch out, watch a movie, come back a few hours later, and that should be good. So that's what I did. I went to the movies, came back a few hours later. I remember walking in, and my homie Big Gio, but there, Gio was fucking cool as fuck. Big ass cholo dude. He had a big ass 18 on the back of his head. So I'm fucking Tijuas, 18, homie. What's up, perros? And then fucking he's like, hey, ¿qué onda, pinche gordo? And like that's what he would only like one or two people would call me that. He was one of them. Him and my padrino. And he's like, ¿qué onda, pinche gordo? And I was like, what's up, fool? He's like, hey, wait, give me la neta, way. And mind you, everybody that knows me here knows that I'm a fucking crybaby. I cry for everything. That's just how I am. If you yell at me too loud, I'm crying. And fucking, he's like, ¿qué onda, gordo? And I was like, what's up, fool? Hey, wait, he's like, dime la neta, way. Tell me the truth. I was like, what's up, fool? He's like, hey, wait, were you crying right now? And I was like, fuck. I was like, oh, shit. And, well, what am I going to do? I was like, that's my escape. I was like, see, güey, I was crying, fool. He's like, oh, damn, fool, why, dog? And I was like, fuck. Now I got to keep lying to this motherfucker. And I was like, nah, it's because, some family stuff, dog. You know how it is. And he's like, oh, Simone. He's like, don't bitch abrazo, güey. He gave me a hug. He's like, oh, it's going to be good, dog. It's going to be good. And I was like, oh, thank you, dog. I appreciate it, dog. I was like, fuck. He's like, no, he's like, don't trade for it. This is gonna be good. He's like, si ocupas hablar conmigo, just let me know, dog. I'm right here. And I was like, oh, I appreciate it, dog. Gracias, perro. And I fucking walked to the room. I was like, oh, shh. I fucking wiped the sweat off my fucking bald head, and I was just like, fuck. I went in the room and took a shower and fucking laid down, passed out, high as fuck. And I can't believe that's when my fucking obsession of wanting to get high, because it felt good. It felt really good to start getting high again. And so I did it again. It was another junta programada. It was around Thanksgiving. And I was like, I'm not going to go home. I was like, I don't want to deal with these people. I would rather go to the movies again, smoke a joint, enjoy the movie, come home. And that's what I started doing little by little. And it started progressing like that. Just once a week, getting high. And then on the weekends, while I was still living in rehab, while I was still preaching the fucking to sponsees not to be getting high, to just say no to drugs and stuff like that. And I was living life crooked. Dog. Like I was having my life that everybody saw, and then I was having my little private and secret life. I just learned the difference today about that shit. And I was going through those emotions where I need to get high. I need it. Like it's making me feel good. It's making me sane. It's making me level headed. Like I just need it. It's too much stress in the anexo, dog. And I started getting high in rehab. And let me tell you, there's no way I don't know how to compare it to anything else. Like the guilt that you feel of knowing that you're living a lie while you're supposed to be in rehab is the worst fucking feeling in the world.